Hello. We can, just kind of recapping the weekend. Saturday morning we went to Biosphere 2 just to show up to the Science Saturdays event. Saturday was homecoming, so we didn't get too many people, but we did have some cool demonstrations, and it was kind of showing how we used our cosmic ray detector for the first time. And it wasn't that spectacular, but it was pretty cool just to have it there. So if you haven't seen it, you should come to the Astronomy Club office. It's really just a glass plastic box, but it works. Sabino Canyon, we had relatively clear skies, so we went out there. Many of you have heard the story that an overzealous forest ranger asked us to leave because we didn't have a written permit, which was a little bit ridiculous, but we followed his orders because otherwise he's going to give us a ticket. So the situation is being rectified as we speak. We contacted Bob Peterson, who kind of organized it through us, and he says, "This is ridiculous. We're going to talk to them. It's not going to be a problem." So everything got going smoothly now. Let's see, yes. Particularly like this one. Advanced Connect the Dots should be a class in astronomy. Next Tuesday, we have our, so 6 days from now, we have our White Elementary Star Party. They have a math and science fair, and so they've asked us to help in the past, and it's been a good experience. So we're going to meet in the South Stewart parking lot at 5 p.m. So just and I have quite a few people signed up, but I will pass around that sign-up sheet again, just in case we have more people, or if you want to modify your current entry. There it is. So that's next Tuesday, and then the Tuesday after next Tuesday is Thanksgiving. And FYI, we won't have the meeting Thanksgiving Wednesday because people are going to be gone, and we don't have that much to talk about. So, but then the 29th is the Via Formosa Star Party. I remember last meeting I said it was the 8th, which was yesterday, but it was because I read the email wrong, and so it actually is the 29th of November. It's going to be a little bit cooler, but it's going to be cool. We're going to meet in the parking lot at 6 and drive over there, and we'll do a star party for them. There's not too much else to say about that. I'll pass around this, and definitely, if you can still make it on the 29th, just put a check by your name, so that we know that you're still going due to the date change. This Friday is the Friday we reserved them all for Ultimate Frisbee. We're just going to meet by Old Main on the, should be the east side, but I'll send out an email basically confirming that, and Kevin's going to bring lots of Frisbees, and we can do theorists versus observationalists, we can do boys versus girls. We actually have like a lot of girls here, so we can do freshmen versus seniors. We can do everything really fun. Kind of last major point of motion. Officer terms will expire at winter break. I'm going to be done with this. It's inappropriate, however. Should not be saying things like that. So we're going to hold elections on November 30th. So I'm not going to ask people now, but just consider if you are a junior or lower, consider becoming a astronomy club officer, because you get to make all kinds of important decisions. You can get pissed off. But, you can, if you've ever thought, Tim, you're doing this something stupid, this is your chance to rectify it. Whichever. So definitely, we need some. And I know everybody's busy, and it is a kind of a time commitment. But if you get enough people working together, it's not that that big of a deal. And I put up the being a astronomy club officer will make you more attracted to the opposite sex, because I actually picked up my girlfriend using the "I'm president of the astronomy club" line. So it's true. No, but I would advise against that line. One thing that we had just talked about earlier that I didn't have a chance to put on there is we were thinking about having a game night the Wednesday before Dead Day, because we have like 4 weeks of school left. So are people interested in doing that, or is everyone just going to be studying? Sounds like.
What kind of games are you going to do?
Thompson's in the first Friday. I will be studying.
Whatever games people want. Is that I'm getting a blank stare. Sure. You get a sure from Andy. You get a couple more hesitant yeses, so I'll okay.
That's a long time away.
Not as much as I'd like to think.
I got to get past Saturday first.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is very. But just that's kind of all the main items. Of course, we have all these projects going on at Exoplanet Binocular Telescope. I texted Kevin just like 10 minutes ago, asking him if we have a radio project this week. I would think so.
Mandy,
no.
Yancey's out of town, right? We don't have radio.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's correct. No radio project meetings this week.
I thought, yep, probably we just told me to get a conflict on Thursday during the meeting.
So no radio project. So